Jason Trail, out of New Orleans, Louisiana. 3-star athlete, 6'1", 194 pounds. Ranked 567th nationally. And here's why. Sophomore year, after 3 games, Jason Trail quit his high school football team. Jason's an only child. His mom's a therapist who works with kids and families. His dad runs a sports psychology business, works with pro athletes, college teams, helps people perform under pressure. So when Jason walked away from football his sophomore year, his parents didn't freak out. They asked questions. Are you upset that you got benched? Or are you upset that your expectations didn't match reality? Were you playing for yourself? Or were you playing to be the guy? Jason had to sit with that. And the answer wasn't easy. Jason's sophomore season started rough. In the first 3 games, he had 5 interceptions, a lost fumble, multiple false starts and delay of game penalties because he was trying to get the offense into better plays at the line. He was overthinking everything. His mind was working against him. He was seeing too much, processing too much, hesitating. He's benched after 3 games. Jason quit, just walked away. He'd gotten caught up in everything around football. The recruiting attention, being the stud, the status. And when that got taken away, he didn't want to play anymore. His parents helped him understand. You made a choice. That's okay. But there are consequences. If you want to play again, you're going to have to earn it. And it might not work out the way you want. By spring ball, Jason knew what he wanted. He missed football. Not the attention, the actual game. Reading defenses, competing with teammates, being a part of something. So he went back. The spring of his sophomore year, Jason approached his coach and his teammates. Didn't make excuses, no drama. Just, I messed up. I'm willing to be a backup. I just want to help however I can. He worked his ass off through spring ball, summer camps, 7-on-7. A freshman had taken his spot and is now the established starter. Jason supported him, learned behind him, competes hard, but respectfully. Then, week 2 of junior season, the starter goes down with a high ankle sprain. Jason gets his shot. He performs well, earns the starting job, keeps it through junior year and into his senior year now. But here's the part that shows who Jason really is. He doesn't treat the injured sophomore like competition. He helps him through rehab, asks how he's doing, builds his confidence back up. When he's healthy enough to practice, Jason works with him, makes sure he stays ready. That's leadership. That's growth. That's character. But recruiters, they just see the kid who quit sophomore year. Fast forward to junior year of playoffs. Jason's team is down 4 with under 2 minutes. They're in the red zone. He forces a throw. Picked off. Season over. After the game, local media catches him in the hallway outside the locker room. His eyes are red from crying. His voice cracks. It hurts, man. I let my teammates down. These seniors, this was their last chance, and he wipes his eyes. It just really hurts. Recruiters watch that clip, and they see a pattern. He quit when things got hard sophomore year. He cries after a loss junior year. He's too emotional, mentally weak. He can't handle pressure. Now he's in his senior season, and his ranking stays buried. But here's what they completely miss. Jason has elite processing, sophisticated pre-snap reads. He sees things most guys don't see until college. And after quitting, he came back humbly, worked harder than anyone, earned his spot back, then started all of junior year, and earned the spot senior year. He helped the guy he beat out. That's not weakness. That's maturity most college players don't have. When recruiters ask Jason about his sophomore year, he tells the truth. He talks openly about quitting, what he learned, how his parents helped him figure out what he actually loves about football. But they're not really listening. They see a quitter. They hear a quitter. And they're flabbergasted. The son of a sports psychologist and a therapist quit. How was that mentally tough? Well, sometimes mental toughness shows up most after a mistake. But they've already stopped listening. Coach O'Connell asked different questions. What did you learn about yourself when you quit? How did you earn your teammates' trust back? He didn't see Jason's story as a red flag. He saw it as proof that Jason knows how to grow from failure. That's exactly who we want. Jason Trail is unheralded because his growth was mistaken for weakness. Because his honesty about struggle looked like a liability to people who only value a highlight reel. Jason Trail, New Orleans. Campus personality, platinum field general. Welcome to the Unheralded Dynasty. Hey everyone, welcome back to our Dynasty, or welcome to the Dynasty if it's your first time viewing. We are in week 4, season 3 of our Unheralded Dynasty. We only recruit 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 stars, and JUCOs. We are sitting at 2-1 in the season, 1-1 in the Creole Plains Conference. We've got number 1 TCU this week. They're at 3-0, 90 overall across the board. It's going to be a really tough test for us, and we've got to be prepared to stop Tyrone LaRue, 88 overall, 91 throw power, 99 throw accuracy short. Really good quarterback for them. With that, let's dive in and find out more about TCU. TCU is coached by Brian Campbell. They're going to have the TCU air raid offense, and their defensive playbook is going to be the multiple. They're going to go no huddle quite a bit. You can see their offensive aggressiveness is at 76, and that means they're going to run more screens and draws on long distance downs. Defensive aggressiveness is at 52. They're going to be fairly balanced with how much they blitz and how tight they play their zones. All right, let's take a look at their key players. All right, TCU is led by Captain Tommy Abrams, right guard, number 71. He is 6'5", 326. You can see the silver physicals he has. He's going to be playing at 94 overall. He's got good speed, acceleration for a tackle, good agility for a tackle. Strength is at 95, awareness at 97. So our D tackles, Sisk and Coppin, are really going to have to bring their A game as they match up with Tommy Abrams. We saw Tyrone LaRue. He's their star player. He's playing at 92 overall this year. Redshirt senior, 6'3", 198. You can see all the physicals he has. The one that concerns me the most is the option king at platinum. Next, we got Demarius Loudermilk, redshirt senior, number 4, 5'7", 178 on the smaller side. But you can see he's got that star by his picture. He's got the trophy. He's got platinum cutter, gold press pro, and silver double dip. So really good wide receiver for them. He's playing at 89 overall, 97 speed, 90 acceleration, 94 agility, 85 awareness. I mean, this guy is a threat on the outside. Then you pair him with Emmanuel Bavario, redshirt sophomore, number 13. Another route runner, 5'7", 166. So not the biggest of guys, but I think I said it before, you don't need to be big to take the top off the defense. Bavario's not as fast, but he'll be playing at 89 overall as well. And then while we're on receivers, we might as well jump into Noah Morris. He's a captain, got the star by his picture, redshirt junior, number 3, another route runner for them. But he's got 92 speed, 92 acceleration. So their top 3 receivers are all playing at 89 overall. We got to be ready to stop their passing game. And we've got a bunch of new guys in our secondary as well. We got JUCO guys, we got redshirt freshmen. We're kind of throwing them to the wolves here, but we're going to see how they can adapt. Defensively, led by free safety Emmanuel Trapasso, redshirt senior, playing at 89 overall. Run support tendency, he's got 90 speed, 85 excel. Awareness is at 80. You can see his physicals, silver aftershock, bronze wrap-up, silver hammer, and then platinum house call. He also has that Legion mental ability at gold. So I believe that's any turnover gets a boost to everybody in the secondary. So a really good defensive leader for them. We got to be aware of where he is on the field. And they got 2 quarterbacks here, John Iglesias, Mateo Yerby, both playing at 89 overall, but both just backups for now. Back to defense. We got redshirt senior cornerback Terrell Babineau. He's got the star. He's a captain, playing at 88 overall. He's got silver blanket coverage and gold house call. So we got 2 defensive backs that aren't just looking to knock down the ball. They're looking to pick it off and take it to the house. Babineaux's got 98 speed, 86 acceleration, 99 change of direction. Really good athlete on the outside for them on defense. Staying in the defensive backfield, Trey Curry, star defender, captain, playing at 88 overall. He's got gold house call. He's got bronze blanket coverage. He's a slot tendency corner. He's got 94 speed, 88 acceleration, 99 change of direction. Awareness might be a little bit low, but he's playing at 88 overall. So we got 3 guys in the secondary that I think we have to be aware of where they're at all times. Next, we got linebacker Gerald Eddy, true senior, right outside linebacker, pass coverage tendency. He's got bronze knockout. Speed is at 90, acceleration 91, awareness at 89. So this guy's going to be able to clog up passing lanes. I mean, just with their top 4 defenders, all being the pass coverage type. We got 3 defensive backs. Eddy here is pass coverage. I'm sure he can stop the run as well. But our passing game really has to be on point. Maybe we switch to some more RPO stuff, and hopefully our quick game can get going as well. We love to run the short routes, crossing routes, and the RPO stuff. And then we're really picky about when we take shots deep. And so hopefully our run game can set up our pass game, because those 3 defenders are really good. We'll just kind of jump through some of these other guys really quick. They got a center playing at 88, Alex Kimball. He looks solid. And actually, let's just jump to depth chart here and go through and see where everybody's at. At QB, LaRue. Running back, we didn't see anybody. Mafu Tenuta, redshirt freshman, playing at 81 overall. 91 speed, 93 acceleration. He's a receiving back. So he's going to be shifty. He's going to be speedy. We've got to be in the right run lanes at the right time and wrap this guy up. Backing him up is redshirt junior, Austin Wembley. He's an elusive back, 88 speed, 91 acceleration. Ball carrier vision is at 96. Fullback, I'm pretty sure they don't have one on roster because they're air raid, but Wembley would be back there. Receivers, we saw 3 of them. Loudermilk, Morris, Bavaro, and they're kind of staggered here. Redshirt senior, redshirt junior, redshirt sophomore. So they're going to be good for a while here. After them, we go Sam Bauman, redshirt junior, another route runner. Joe Reynoso, he's a physical tendency, but 96 speed, playing at 83. Javier Augustine, another route runner. So TCU loves their route running guys for their air raid offense. That fits. They've all got really good speed as well. Bavaro's the slowest at 90. And so I think we're going to go a lot of zone, keep guys in front of us, see if we can read route combinations, be in the right spot, knock passes down, pick them off. We've also got to be able to get pressure on Tyrone LaRue. At tight end, Darryl Vaughn, vertical threat, 81 overall, 86 speed, vertical threat behind him, vertical threat. So you can see the air raid offense really shapes their depth chart. We're looking for tight ends with speed who can catch, stretch the field. They got route running wide receivers. On the offensive line, Jose Franco. He's a right tackle playing left tackle. They got a true freshman behind him, Danny Wilbur. Looks like a solid player. Left guard, we saw Tommy Abrams. He's a right guard playing left guard, as is everybody else behind him. At center, Alex Kimball. He's a captain playing at 88 overall. Good speed, decent acceleration. Strength is at 90, awareness 85. Pass block power is at 99. Right guard, they're going to put a left guard there, obviously. Jawan Amerson, pass protector, 87 overall. He's got 84 speed, 88 agility. They must have got this guy as an athlete. 95 awareness, 90 pass block, 87 pass block power. So their passing game, they've done everything they can to shore up that passing game for the air raid offense. And then Miles Saubert, a left tackle playing right tackle, 86 overall. Pass block at 87. Pass block power is a little bit lower at 77. Maybe the weakest of all their O-line. On defense, at left end, they got a right end. EA loves to do this, to switch the guys to the opposite side for some reason. Scotty Murphy, redshirt junior, playing at 86 overall. Power rusher, good speed at 84, good acceleration 85. Strength is at 87, awareness 91. A good edge rusher for them. Right end, they got Joey Fasano. And once you know it, they got a left end there. 84 overall. 86 speed, 82 acceleration, another power rusher. We saw their defense was a multiple defense, but they got 2 speed guys on the edges. Up the middle, they got Spencer Paul, redshirt sophomore, power rusher, 82 overall. Good speed, good acceleration for a D tackle. Strength is at 90. Play rec 86. Solid player there. Behind him, Callum Perry, true senior, 78 overall. A little bit slower, Not as strong. Awareness is way up there, though, 86. So 2 solid D tackles. Maybe Perry might be the weakest on their defense. We'll see as we go through. At left outside linebacker, right outside linebacker, Gerald Eddy is playing there. We talked about him already. Middle linebacker, Tyler Camella, true junior, 87 overall, 88 speed, 92 acceleration, pass coverage tendency, good awareness, tackling at 87, hit power 99. Block shedding's at 62, so maybe we can get some runs off and attack these linebackers because the 2 we saw were pass coverage. Finesse moves are okay. Pursuit is only 83. Man coverage 79, zone 84. So if we can get past the D line and get to the second level, we might be okay. They do have Daquan Duck. He's a power rusher. 84 overall, 81 speed. Tackles at 81, power at 90. Hit power at 90. Power move, finesse move, pursuits at 95. And so really we're hoping to attack the left outside linebacker and the middle linebacker with a run game. Cornerbacks we saw, Curry. Babineau we saw. Cockrell's behind them. He's a captain. He's playing at 86 overall. Slot corner, 94 speed, 89 acceleration, 92 agility. Behind him, Ben Rich. Man-to-man corner. He's got platinum house call. What does Cockrell have? No, he's got gold house call. So everybody in their defensive backfield seems to have house call at gold or higher. And then fifth, we got Elijah Sneed, another slot corner playing at 82. He's got bronze house call. So really solid defensive backfield. The corners look solid. Our receivers are really going to have to work to get open. At free safety, we saw Emmanuel. Behind him, Kyle Lewis looks solid, 84 overall. Run support, he's got aftershock, and he's got bronze house call, of course. A strong safety, Sony Ulu. True senior, playing at 87 overall. 89 speed, 87 acceleration. Play rec is at 90. He's a run support guy. And what you know, he's got silver house call, along to go with blow up, hammer, and wrap up, all at silver. We may see Josh Trevino, redshirt senior, 81 overall. He's got bronze house call. Kicker's got 91 kick power. Punter has 89 kick power. Kick returner is going to be Sam Bauman, and then Hemphill behind him. Punt returner is going to be Loudermilk and then Bauman. Again, good speed with Loudermilk here. Bauman as well. Their receivers are pretty fast. Kickoff specialist will be their punter, Reisner. Long snapper is Tommy Abrams, obviously. Best player goes to long snapper. Third down back is going to be Austin Wimbley. Power back is going to be Austin Wimbley. They're not going to run out of power sets very often if they even have them in their playbook. They're an air raid team. Slot receiver is going to be Bauman and Bavario. Then Augustine will be a fifth. Rush left end, they're bringing in linebacker Kirk Tyree. 82 overall. 76 speed. Play rec at 91. Power move 83. Finesse move 88. Block shedding at 90. Rush right end is going to be Gerald Eddy. They're bringing him down from the linebacker position. Power move 90. Finesse move 88. Block shedding is low at 61. Rush DT, they're going to bring in Miguel Montanez, 80 overall, 74 speed. Agility is at 92, strength at 89, power move 84, finesse move 81, block shed 76. Sub linebacker is going to be Tyler Camella. We saw him already. Slot corner is going to be Curry and Cockrell, and we're back to QB. So I don't know that I saw a lot of weaknesses. I think the lowest rated I saw was a D tackle playing at 79. I guess maybe they're tight ends here. But for what they're going to be used for, they look really solid. Their speed is good. Catching is good as well. Old line looks really solid. Left end, right end, D tackle 78 right there. That's going to be their weak spot. And if they go on a 3-down front, it's not really a weak spot. He's playing at 82. I think our interior guys can take advantage of that. I think if we run to their left side and we can attack Eddy and Camella in the run game, although they're solid in the run game, they're just not as good in the run game as they are in the pass game. Our best bet is to attack them in the run game, which works well for us because we like to run the ball. Okay, next, let's check out their previous game. They played North Texas. They beat them by 7. They were up 21-20 at the half, and it looks like they had to make a comeback in the fourth quarter to pull ahead by 7. Probably had to make a 2-point conversion as well. So a really close game with North Texas there. First downs, North Texas won. Total offense, TCU went for 479. They rushed 25 times for 118, a 4.72 average. That's pretty decent. Completions, they were 22 of 30, 11.8 yards per pass for 354 yards. Third downs, they were 7 of 12 for 58%. I'm sure they're really pleased with that. Although their defense gave up a 46% third down conversion rate, which isn't great. It's not terrible either. Fourth down, they had to go for one. I'm sure that was late in the game. 2-point conversion, there it is, 1 for 1. They did have one turnover. They threw a pick, which is good to see. I think if we can get pressure on LaRue, that's going to help us in our pass defense. And then they only had 4 penalties for 36 yards. Time of possession was basically a wash. Let's see player stats. Tyrone LaRue, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, along of 54, sacked 1 time. Completion percentage is 75%. Rushing, LaRue takes it 11 times for 87 yards. So he's going to scramble. He's going to run the option. He broke 2 tackles, had a long of 47. And then Tenuta only had 9 carries. Again, they're not going to run the ball that much. 2.6 for Tenuta, and Wembley had 2.5. So we've really got to be ready to defend the pass. And then as we're defending the pass, we got to be aware of keeping an eye on Tyrone LaRue. Receiving, here we go. Noah Morris, 8 for 130 and a touchdown. 78 yards run after the catch. A long of 54. Sam Bauman, 6 for 102, a touchdown. Long of 23. 31 yards after the catch. Loudermilk, 4 for 72, 2 touchdowns. 48 yards running after the catch. A long of 42. Then we see the tight end Vaughn, and then Bavaro had 2. So they really throw these top 3 guys. We got to be aware of where they are. Maybe we call some bracket coverage for Morris and Bauman. I don't know. Loudermilk probably had bracket coverage, and that dipped into his production, and they went to Bauman and Morris. And we've maybe got to mix it up of who we double and when, but we definitely got to be aware of where these guys are. Vaughn is still a threat. Bavaro is still a threat. And so we really got our work cut out for us in the passing game. Defensively, Gerald Eddy led with 8 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. Babineau, the corner, he had 6 tackles, 1 tackle for a loss. Maxwell Sabri, backup middle linebacker, he got 6, 1 tackle for a loss. Did they get any sacks? No. No picks. How about deflections? So Kamela had 2, Eddy had 1. So again, they're linebackers, active in pass coverage. Babineau had 1, Curry had 1, and Ulu had 1. Oh, Cockrell had 1 as well. So they're getting their hands in passing lanes. They're in good position to defend passes. Our guys have to be able to get quick separation, use leverage, create space, anything we can do to get an opening in the passing game. Kicking wise, just extra points, 4 for 4. Punting, 4 for 140. Average only 35, net of 27. 1 touchback, a long of 46. So I think Milburn will have an opportunity to return some punts. Kick return, they had Bauman back there. He had 2 for 53. 26.5 average, that's pretty good. Punt return, they got Loudermilk, 2 for 16, 8-yard average, line of 13. And that's it from the last game. So they struggled against North Texas. I'm hoping we can learn from what North Texas did and apply a little bit of that same strategy to hold TCU in check and give us a chance to win the game. All right, let's move on. All right, week 4, top 25. There's TCU. We've got them this week. Oregon. Army is up there. They're 2-0. North Carolina's still up there. UCLA. Penn State. Anybody shocking up here? Not really. Syracuse jumps to 12. Ohio State was at 1. They lost to Notre Dame 35-30. Kansas State, they jumped up to 14. They were 6 until Texas State beat them. Dropped to 18. Now they jump back up. LSU moves up. Washington lost to Washington State. Drops to 16. Iowa State moves up. UAB moves up. They were on a bye last week. Virginia Tech, they dropped to 19 after losing to Maryland. Oklahoma lost to Nebraska. Auburn jumps up. They were unrated. They beat South Alabama 51-7. SMU not rated. They jumped to 22. Boston College lost to Army. They dropped to 23. UMass jumps up here to 24 after beating Buffalo. And then Jacksonville State drops after losing to number 6, Penn State. And that's your top 25. Heisman watch. Ohio State still dominating. R.J. McCourt, Kane McCoy. There's Tyrone LaRue. Corey Sash is up there. And then Oklahoma has Angelo Rosa. I wish we could hit a button and get a couple more names that are in contention here, that are maybe rising up or falling. Top 5, this doesn't quite do it. I want to know more who's in contention for the Heisman. Okay, last thing, let's check in on recruiting. I think we checked in after the Texas A&M game, but I just wanted to refresh my memory here. It's been about a week since I played that. Jason Trail looking good. Only offer, Raging Cajuns pulled off. Economo still looking good. Texas State not putting any points into him. And again, most of the guys we can't get a hard sell on. It looks like Economos we can get one on. So I'm going to pull his points. Trail, we're doing okay. We got a hard sell. D, C, C, D. We're going to take off his hard sell because that's not good. We're going to get him 40 or 35. We'll get Economos a hard sell because he's got a good hard sell here. The clutch, 2 A's and a C. We'll hard sell him. Juan Ringo's still looking good. Cox, we had Charlotte, and I think Old Dominion both pulled off after we dumped 40 into him. Darling still looking good. Busby, Marshall pulled off. Like Busby, I think I looked at getting a hard sell, but we've got an A plus, a C, and a D. Actually, we can probably get that to go. So Busby is the clutch as well. Frank Busby's got the hard sell on him already, all C's. I think that's good enough. I think a C average is kind of what you look for the most part. Dingle, still battling. I don't think we've got a good hard sell for him. D minus, C, and a D. So we'll keep him at 50. But Wanko, we got a C, D plus, and a D plus. So he's going to keep send the house. Bobby Vernon. Appalachian State has a visit with him. We've got to get one on the board. A hard sell's not going to work for him. Anthrop, we got 5. We jumped up. I'm going to put 5 onto Mandarino. So he jumps up. And now I got to pull some points off of somebody who we're looking really good on, like Courtney Busby. Looking really good for now. We're going to pull the clutch off him because I want to get Vernon a visit. If they've got a week 11, we're going to go week 10. Or we're in week 4. I think we can go week 6 and seal him up. Campus lifestyle is the best. Okay, so Bobby Vernon's got a visit. Okay, so Busby lost his points. I'm going to put Cox to a soft sell. And then, because I don't want to lose ground on these guys, they're key. And then Courtney will get back the clutch. I'm going to take 10 off trail, and we're going to get Ringo going here. All right, so all 12 guys, again, looking really good. I think there are some guys I've identified on the roster that aren't really a fit. Maybe some of the transfers we brought in and still some lingering guys. But we got these 12. We're going to see how fast we can sign these guys. I'll go through the roster, see who's not a fit, and how many guys we would need to replace, the guys I would cut. But 12 for now is a really good start. We're not going to go over who I think we need. So we're not doing a 35-man class and then having to cut a bunch of guys. We brought in 35 the first 2 classes. That's a solid group. And now we're just continuing to add. So we'll probably have 12 to 15 recruiting classes. Now, for the most part, we're going to have just a few recruits. But when our first recruiting class becomes seniors, that's going to be 35 guys that we've got to replace. If not before, if they go pro as juniors, I guess. So we've got to be ready for that. But for now, we got 12, feeling good about it. Let's check out top classes. There's Oregon. They got a 5-star. Left end. USF is up there. Anybody else? Vanderbilt, but they only got a 3-star. Anybody shocking up here? I mean, Army is up here, but they signed 3 2-stars and a 1-star. Nobody else really shocking. LSU put it together, a solid class with 2 4-stars right now. Georgia has 3 4-stars, and then Oregon 3 4-stars and a 5-star, which you expect to see. All right, so that's going to do it for our scouting and recruiting episode. I'm really excited to see how we do against TCU. I'm excited to try some tougher sliders. I'll show you what those are in the gameplay episode, but it's going to be tough, as it should be. Number 1 team on the road. It's going to be loud in their stadium. We're going to see how our guys respond. And I'm guessing as an up-and-coming school, we haven't faced anything like this. On the road, number 1 ranked team. So it may be sloppy at times. We're going to figure some things out. It's just a matter of how much can we figure out in the time allotted. So hopefully you tune into that one. And until then, keep gaming, keep growing, and keep celebrating those obscure victories. Game on.